I'll never forget watching James Wedmore videos a while back, and he talked about the concept of joules per minute when he was talking about his experience in film school. And he talked about every like 6 to 8 seconds, you want something happening, right? And then, I got inspired with animation tools, third-party stuff, and I would make all of these things. And I would look, you should see when you look at the editor and you look at it and you go, I created all of that. Like, holy cow, it's like a monster amount of work. And
that's what I used to do for my All Our Questions videos too. Same thing, because, the same idea with those, I wanted to take those I wanted to make those like extremely high level. So I spent, in addition to the research, it took me forever. I spent a ton of time in the editing process, and that's one of the things that burned me out. That's why I highly recommend.
So the data and looking at your analytics is what gave you the wake up call? Like, what gave you, aside from wanting to get the productivity, what was it that convinced you that was overcooking?
On the new channel, or not the new channel, but on my training channel, basically what happened was I was looking around the internet, and because I had my, hey, word for word script, you should use word for word scripts. You should, add tons of graphics, blah, blah, blah. Like I had that whole thing going on, which I still recommend adding graphics and all that, because they definitely add impact to your message. And I think it was 3M did a study like a long time ago to where when they added graphics to videos, the information inside of it was actually perceived like 80% at like an 80% higher rate than if they didn't, or something along those lines. I think it was 3M that did the study. But what I did was I was just looking around YouTube, and I ran across this channel called Alpha M, and basically it's like a men's fashion and like just men's advice channel, right? And he's got, I think, like 2 million or 3 million subscribers. And one of his videos, he talks about, actually he does this on a few of them, but he talks about, basically how he structures his day, because he's definitely full-time. He actually made, just like one of his companies last year made like 600 grand or something like that. But he was talking about how he structures his day. And one of the things he said he wakes up, he goes to a coffee shop at like 5 a.m, and he writes out his scripts, and he comes home and he does his videos and all that. And I was thinking, like, man, he's pumping out a video 5 days a week, and he's huge. Yeah. What is he doing that is different from other people? And one of the things that I noticed was he doesn't use hardly any graphics at all, if any. He just gives his information, but what he does is he bounces all over the screen. So basically he says his line. He does do word for word scripts, but he says his line here, and then when he's done with that line, then he'll pop up over here. When he's done with that line, he'll pop up in the middle. When he's done with that line, he'll pop up back over here. And I thought, I'm going to try a video like that. And I did. And the retention on it was great. The actual feedback that I got on the video was great. So I said, okay, I'm just going to start doing these. And then from there, I started doing that. So my breakup, my James Wedmore version of that breakup, is my screen position. So as far as like sales videos and things like that are concerned, it doesn't meet that mark. Yeah. But because it's a YouTube video and I'm targeting people to make YouTube videos, that's how I'm breaking it up, even in videos that I'm just standing there talking.
Right.
And even in the sales videos, like I've done, the second one isn't up yet for my membership area, but I'm even transferring that style to my sales videos, because nobody's doing that with sales videos. Everybody's sales videos are like, hello and welcome to this particular thing that I'm trying to sell, and we can do this for you and that for you.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that's exactly what I am doing in my self-employed business startup kit. Hi, I am Naomi Skarzinski. Thank you. Now that I look at it, I'm not about to redo anything, but it was like, oh, I've vastly improved.
Yeah, and doing stuff like that, like limiting yourself in that way, it kind of takes away from your actual personality when you do it that way. And so I said, okay, well, I'm going to start, like I did one on Tuber Tools, and it's actually, it's helping to drive more branding packages too. But I did one on Tuber Tools already, and the membership video I did in that style also. So I'm curious to see how it works there too. But even like, I mean, it's YouTube specific, but like that sponsored video that I did for Uscreen, the same thing. It's all in that style, and it's generating sales like crazy for them for Uscreen. You don't have to make everything, with all this stuff moving all over the place and things like that. You can do it simply. Like if you just want to sit in a chair and you want to look at the camera and you want to say whatever it is that you're going to say, or you want to do each line, you can do the same exact thing by just simply doing zoom cuts.
Yes.
Right. So it's like, hey, I'm talking about this, and then bam, the camera's a little bit closer, and I'm still, here's another line, bam, camera's out, here's another line, camera's in, another line. You can do the same exact thing.
So it goes to where I say my weaknesses, which was, I believe, tied to confidence until I get the experience, just because being perfectionist in nature, it breeds that kind of overcooking, that once I get experienced doing it, I do see there's going to be a big step up in productivity for me. And
the thing is it's not once I get experience doing it. Like, you have to do it now.
You just have to do it. Yeah. But here's the thing.
You have to do it now. Like the next video you make, you should try doing it in a different way than what you're currently doing to see if you can speed up your workflow.
Well,
because right now, if your bottleneck is workflow and actually producing the content, then if you want to build your influence on the internet, you have to put out content on a regular basis. Like I have a ton of different stuff that I do outside of YouTube that keeps me extremely busy. But because of the way that I'm doing my videos now, it makes it possible for me to upload 2 videos a week, and in most cases even do a live stream per week.